Well, Buddha, Port Norwood there, it's a great rivalry, isn't it? And it should be another cracker.
Yeah, no, it's been a great rivalry for a long period of time. So even this year, a couple of times, 1-1, and we get to face off again tomorrow with an opportunity to play in the grand final in a couple of weeks' time.
What's the key tomorrow, do you think, to getting the win?
I think it's to start really well early and be in the game. They're great starters. They've shown that over the course of the year, and particularly the last probably 4 to 6 weeks. So the main message for us is to be up and about early. We've had a week off. They've already played a final. They've had a real feel of what finals is like. So we need to hit the ground running tomorrow and get in there early and play tough and keep it pretty simple, I reckon, at the start.
You're obviously nice and fresh then, having that week off. Does that give you a bit of an advantage, do you think?
I think so. The ground suits us. Most of our boys have played on the ground and enjoy training and also playing here. So slight advantage. We know Norwood going for 3 in a row. They've had that finals experience. They're a hardened finals team.
Buddha, Keith Thomas, obviously a big Norwood man. Who's he barracking for this weekend? Have you got any read?
I haven't actually spoken to Keith this week, so I'm sure he'll be black and white.
At a guess, he's definitely got his foot in the Port camp?
I think so, yeah. I think he's all black and white at this stage.
Hey Buddha, you're not much to play for against the Bays in your last game, but nonetheless not the ideal result. Have you sort of been able to, put that one to bed at training and I suppose move on from that?
Well, there's plenty to play for. I mean, we had to secure the minor premiership, and I was disappointed the way that the boys approached the game, and you've got to move on quickly, dust yourself off and get back to it. We know the Norwood are a great team. We have an enormous amount of respect, and it'll be on for everyone tomorrow.
Benny, Josh Donahue likely to come into the 21, mate? Sorry, his name.
Yeah, he'll definitely play. He trained Wednesday and Thursday, so he'll definitely take his place.
Does he give you a bit up forward, I suppose, in terms of that tackling pressure and that little bit of pace around the packs up there?
Yeah, absolutely. Josh has been he's been a proven finals player now for probably 4 years. Even going back to 2010. So we generally do score when Josh gets the footy. He's a good decision maker, and he's a good set shot for goal. So I think he'll add a bit to us up there.
I think you've won 9 out of 11 now, Benny. It just feels like you guys are building momentum at the right time, doesn't it?
Yeah, obviously at the start of the year we took a while to get going, but I feel as though now we've played some good football over the past few months, and but tomorrow will be a big challenge for the group. Port Adelaide got us a couple of weeks ago, and they've obviously got some quality players throughout their team, and as you saw a couple of weeks ago, if we're not at our best, they'll take some stopping.
Done a bit of work around, I suppose Sturt got you probably in the stoppages. Done a bit of work around that against Port Adelaide. Obviously they're pretty good in there too.
Yeah, they are. So Newton, Summerton, Young, these sort of guys are pretty handy in there. But we're hoping this week Sam Balderstone can give us first use. He probably wasn't at his best last week. Kurt's probably got on top of him, so he'll be the big one. If he can get over Harvey and Brueggemann and give us first use. You've obviously seen our forwards are pretty dangerous in Dorr and Davis, Newton, Phillips, these sort of guys. So I think it'll hopefully come down to Sam.
And what did you learn about Port Adelaide? Obviously lost to them a couple of weeks ago in a tight game. What did you learn from that one?
Pretty well drilled, well coached. Look to do similar things that we're trying to do. So we'll just have to be at our best. There's a lot of things off the ball that we can get better at that they were pretty good at on the day. So even simple things, guarding the corridor, protecting the corridor, guarding the man on the mark, those sort of things they did really well. Slowed us down. We certainly have to slow them down, so we don't want Robbie Young getting outside of us, and even the run from Louis Stevenson from half back and these sort of guys. So got plenty to do.
And both of you must be pretty excited, I suppose. Maybe 18, 20,000 at Adelaide Oval on a Saturday prime time between the two AFL finals. Yeah,
no, the weather looks great. I mean, it's good today, and hopefully it'll continue tomorrow and also across for Sunday as well. So I think there's 2 really good games on. There's a game on earlier. Both teams are in good form, Sturt and South, and that should be a cracker. And then hopefully they hang around for a pretty good game as well later on in the evening.